So this is Arizona Sunshine. I'm right at the end of the game. So spoilers if you don't want spoilers for Arizona Sunshine, but I think it's been out long enough. This is where I can to just let off some steam if I feel like just shooting some shit. There's some good PSVR games out there, shooter games, which have satisfying shooter mechanics, but I don't think anything nails the satisfaction of a headshot quite like Arizona Sunshine. And it's sort of ironic because when it first came out it didn't have these holographic sights that you can see, the green holographic sight. It was just iron sights, and people were complaining that they just couldn't hit the mark using the iron sights. I don't know if it was just because using iron sights was quite difficult or because they didn't have the alignment right, but people complained that it was very difficult to aim with the iron sights, so they added these holographic sights which make life so much easier apparently, and I gotta say it's pretty deadly accurate even with my shitty shot, and it's very satisfying to get the hits in. That's where I come for my therapy. And I love shooting zombies. Ah! It's a very enjoyable game all round actually, but this is definitely the most therapeutic part of it. It's kind of a short game. If you plow through it, you can probably do it in 2 to 3 hours. But it's a very enjoyable 2 to 3 hours. And I must have, like my first playthrough, I think I did pretty much the entire playthrough sort of the difficult way, which is constantly going for headshots, because you waste the least amount of bullets with a headshot. It's like pretty much any weapon, if you hit the head it just explodes, so it's a one-shot kill with any weapon pretty much, except for these guys with the helmets. So my first playthrough I was pretty much doing headshots all the way through, and then my second playthrough I pretty much kind of cottoned on. All you got to do when you get in overrun is just clip them in the leg, just wing them, and then suddenly they're not such a huge problem anymore. I mean, they'll still crawl at you, but as long as you keep an eye on what's in front of you on the floor, you're pretty much sorted. The only issue with that is that sometimes you get such a big pile of bodies that even though you're shooting right at the crawling zombie, you're still hitting sort of like the dead body next to it. Slight downside to the leg shots is it does take a few more bullets depending on what weapon you're using. Usually 2 or 3, like with a pistol I think it's 3 shots, semi-autos it's 2 shots, and then with your long rifle it's 1. Stay down. So gratifying now. This is my favourite, this long rifle. There's an older style wooden stock long rifle with a wooden stock on it. That takes 2 shots to the legs rather than 1. So I prefer this one. This one you have to pick up in the mineshaft level earlier on. So really, you kind of have to play through about half of the game to get the best weapon assortment for really making the most of this final level, just for shits and giggles. Die. A little bit of a sound that kicks in from time to time when you switch up weapons. The sound on the weapon, on the bullets, doesn't come out. And dudes with the yellow gunk on them that look like they're straight out of Last of Us. They've got, that's like a hardened shell, it means they take more hits. Come on. Come on, die. See, it's, even though I'm hitting the guy that's lashing out at me, it's still kind of hitting the body that's blended in with him. Oh, that was superb. Very satisfying. Ba, ba, ba. I'm a zombie killer. A little off on that one. Now the chopper's here. The idea of this level, if you hadn't twigged it, is you just basically hold your ground until the rescue chopper arrives, and then you go grab the rope. But I just cannot ignore it until I'm done with my zombie killing therapy. So satisfying. Ah, Lord. That's quite a while when they're on their belly. So yeah, and if you want a game that's great for a little bit of shooting gallery therapy, I mean there's a lot of shooting gallery VR games out there, like Shooty Fruity and is it Space Blasters, I think, and they're all really good shooting gallery games. But I gotta say, this is the best shooting gallery experience you can have, in my opinion. Even though it's just stuck in one little level and all you're doing is shooting zombies, it is just for a 5-10 minute blast of pure enjoyment and satisfying gunplay. I don't think it can be beat. I love it. Alright, I think it's time to leave. Bye bye, zombies. Bye bye. There you go. Good therapy. I'm Abberjam, and I'll catch you on the flip side.